This morning, U.S. News and World Report has ranked Cleveland Clinic the #1 heart hospital in the U.S. And Tiffany, you learned this is a huge milestone for more reasons than one.
Yeah, it's really incredible, Mike. I mean, this is the 30th year in a row the clinic has earned this distinction. And to top things off, I spoke with a woman who is celebrating something special and very unique of her own. When it comes to enjoying life these days, Mary Perry is intentional.
I love to cook, bake, love to go to concerts, love to go to the casino.
Decades ago, she was diagnosed with congestive heart failure.
I've always been a fighter, and I'd get up in the morning and I'd try to do things. I'd lose my breath and I'd have to take breaks. It just got so bad. I was just, it was terrible. It was between life and death.
By the time she was 40, she says she had a heart of a 70-year-old.
My heart doctor said it was like a piece of jelly.
She suffered a stroke and heart attack. The situation became so dire, a pacemaker wasn't enough. At the age of 46, she had a heart transplant.
It was just like a flip of life for me. I mean, when I did come out of surgery and everything else, I thought, my gosh, thank you, Lord. You gave me a second chance.
She is one of those people who has an incredible attitude. You wouldn't even know she had a heart transplant because she looks so perfect. She's doing so well.
Cleveland Clinic's medical director of heart transplant, Dr. Eileen Sheesh, says 30 years ago, life expectancy after a heart transplant was 5 years. Today, it's 10 to 15. U.S. News and World Report has ranked Cleveland Clinic the #1 heart hospital in the U.S. for 30 years in a row. It's also the #1 hospital in Ohio. According to Cleveland Clinic, it's had huge historical milestones, multiple years when it comes to various facets of cardiovascular care. Dr. Sheesh also believes having a patient-first motto has led to success.
We really do have great outcomes, and it's because we have an incredible team. It is not one person. The team survives, the team thrives, the team actually helps decide what to do.
At the age of 76, Mary is celebrating 30 years since her transplant. But getting to this point hasn't been easy. She lost her son to a brain aneurysm. Her sister died in the 80s after her own heart transplant.
I'm just really joyful to still be alive.
Originally, when you had your heart, 5 years was the life expectancy, and here you are 30 years later. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I still don't know. I've often wondered that. Why has God made me still alive? There's got to be something else he wants me to do here in life.
Well, Dr. Sheesh believes there are several factors that led to Mary's longevity post-transplant. And really this morning, Mary really wants to encourage those who are on that transplant list waiting for that gift of life to have hope.
It's hard to stay positive and hold on to that hope, but her story is truly an inspiration that might help a lot of people here.
It really is. And you know what? The Cleveland Clinic has treated millions of patients for heart and vascular conditions. It's also one of the nation's highest volume cardiac surgical centers. Last year, more than 5,600 heart surgeries were performed. Cleveland Clinic also ranked in the top 10 in 5 other categories. Now, University Hospital's Cleveland Medical Center was also recognized by U.S. News and World Report, ranking the 3rd best hospital in Ohio and receiving high-performing scores in 6 other specialties. Metro Health Medical Center also received a national ranking in rehabilitation. For more information on all the hospital's milestones, check out news5cleveland.com.